prophecy was fulfilled. The Israel of the NBA is gone. Just as predicted by your boy. Oh, how that one. There we go. Despite being the underdogs, going against the more experienced 64-win defending champs who were statistically the better team and were also not just favored to win this series, but favored to win it all, the San Antonio Spurs still came out on top. In the most intense, high-stake Game 7 we'll probably see for at least the next decade. This game defined the start of the league's biggest rivalry, probably since the Warriors versus Cavs era, and I loved each and every bit of it. Personally, I can't stand OKC, I'm not gonna lie. This team has talent from top to bottom, no denying that. But I can't name you a single other team that I've seen ruin the integrity of this sport to this extent. Flopping and flailing to the ground every other play, to trick the refs for an easy walk to the line, essentially creating fluke points. It's a shameless disgrace to the sport, and I am so happy to see that run put to an end. For a moment, it felt almost as if we wouldn't get this. The bad guy would win. It would be the first back-to-back team since my Warriors to win it all, and another year of unbearable OKC fans. But with just our luck, the NBA gods hurt us, and this year,
we didn't get that.
San Antonio, man, congratulations. One of the most thrilling runs I've seen so far, especially marking the official start of the Wemby era. A 22-year-old leading the team's way to finals for the first time in 12 years, by the way, after taking up the most feared team in the league. Is such a beautiful moment for this sport. The parity era still lives, baby, and this core being so young too. Wemby, Castle, and Fox. And when the oldest guy out of that trio is 28, that's something extremely promising for your future. You also got Dylan Harper, who could easily grow into a way bigger part of this team. He's only 20. Just a really promising look overall for these Spurs, man. They're just so easy to root for when their success relies on a very likable player. Wemby is someone with such great potential, carries respect for those who came before, not afraid to show his emotions of how much this sport means to him, but most importantly, just a young kid who wants to be great.
Really, it's you work all these hours we put in. It's for these type of emotions. Like I want that. I want to win so bad. It's like my life depends on it.
And in the very first playoff run of his career, he has already had a chance to do that. Incredible. Again, Spurs, congrats. That was fantastic to see. But on to OKC. Man, if you're a Thunder's fan, what a letdown. This series didn't write you guys off completely for the future at all, of course. But the fact is, you guys did miss J-Dub, which certainly changes so much. However, even missing him, saw the pieces they needed on paper to get the job done. But they couldn't. I'll get to Chet soon, but I wanted to start with some uncomfortable conversations about Shea. SGA was a guy who I'd give the consensus of best player in the world after Denver's unbelievable fumble of round 1. After this round, throw that consensus out the fucking window. SGA is someone who averaged 31 points per game off 55% shooting this entire year. He played a fantastic first series against Phoenix Suns, averaging about 34 a game. Second series, not as great. He averaged 25 points a game, but that's only really because he had a great fourth game. Games 1 to 3 were tragic. Game 1 in particular, he had broke his streak of not scoring under 20 all year. Well, I mean, then again, that's Lakers. Who cares? Surely that shouldn't be a hint of what's to come, right? Third series came in. Spoiler alert, it was. Remember how I just told you that he broke his streak of not scoring less than 20 the entire season just last series? Well, what if I told you that happened 2 more times this series? And in the most recent one was a 15-point performance in a Game 6 potential closeout game when he was up 3-2. The back-to-back MVP was overall outplayed on both ends of the floor by Wemby. Wemby had higher highs and lows that didn't go nearly as low as Shea did this series. Now, was the loss in this series 100% on Shea? Absolutely not. Despite his great efforts in Game 7, it wasn't enough to get the job done. Why? Oh, I have a couple ideas.
Mr. 4 points in 33 minutes? What the fuck was this shit?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Shea. The AP got Chet. Oh, buddy, take a sledgehammer, smash the AP. Oh, toilet, buddy, flush the AP. Buddy, take a fucking gun, shoot the AP. I want it fucking gone. Gone. That motherfucker does not deserve fucking shit. Game 7 Harden, move aside.
You're sharing that goddamn Happy Meal.
Because Game 7 Chet, holy. Buddy, throw me and my 2 fucking bum homeboys on the court. I guarantee we are putting up 4 points each. That's 3 Chets.
For a fraction of the goddamn price, who want to give me fucking $10 and a hot dog and I'm locking in.
No, overall, he just really had a very, very, very bad performance. And it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, if OKC didn't have somebody like Chet, after this series, they'd be in huge search of someone like Chet. But they had Chet, someone who has the frame and capability to at least hinder Wemby. And what do? They subbed him out the last minute of the game when they were still in punching distance because he was playing that bad. It was, again, just a very hard watch on Chet's part. Now, does this mean Chet's gone next season? Does this mean OKC has to get rid of him right away? Look for some, I don't know, more picks, some other talent, whatever the case is? Absolutely not. He had one really bad game in the series, and it's nothing to really overreact about. He has plenty of time and plenty of years to bounce back from this. However, if we're in this same situation next year, and Chet is proven to be useless against these Spurs for a second time, especially in a crucial closeout game like this, it might be an idea to look into. Because at the end of the day, if you are OKC, your hurdle every single year, the team to beat for you starting now, is the Spurs.
And if he, in the next coming years, proves to be useless against him, then really, what's the point?
That's something we'll just have to wait and see. But again, fantastic series. Congrats, San Antonio. OKC, y'all hung right in there. This is the start of a beautiful, beautiful rivalry. And I cannot wait to watch these Spurs against these Knicks in these NBA Finals. Taking it back to my prediction video, my second one. I did call this after my first predictions flopped, and I did have Spurs still winning against these Knicks. Do I hold those same opinions right now? Well, that's something you're going to have to subscribe to find out. In the meantime, I'm going to just be hyped, watch game one, and come back to you guys later. If y'all enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
Twitch and Discord server down below. Tap in.
And I will see y'all next time. Take care, y'all. Later.